Hi everyone, how are you doing? Welcome back to another video of I Have a Story. In today's video, it's an amazing story. Imagine you are in arena. People have come to see your game. Thousands, hundreds of thousands of people have come to see your game. But this time, this is not the game about you. This is the game about the people who cannot walk properly. So today, I have my friend here, Musaima Faruk. He's all the way from Uganda. Faruk,
Yes.
can you
Yeah.
say hi?
Hi everyone. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to share my story and what I do in Uganda.
Lovely. Well, thank you very much for sharing this. Why did you start this organization?
Yes, I started BDT Sports in 2019 when I came to India in one of the institute for social change makers, which is called Kantari. So at Kantari, I learned a number of things, and the reason why I got inspired to start this organization is because I grew up in a community where there are very many people with disabilities due to the war. So I learned a number of things, and also I gained a lot of experience basing on discrimination people with disabilities faced, and my colleagues also faced. So I became more interested in supporting those who are discriminated.
Hi, everyone. Hope you are doing well. I'm sorry about the mic and all those things. It just went off. But yeah, we're back to the topic. And Farooq, I would like to ask you, why are you? Why are you the person who is starting this organization? What do you think?
Yes, thank you so much. The reason why I started beauty sports, there was a number of experience that I went through as a child. I had a number of friends who got disabled because of the war in Uganda. So I became so inspired to support them when I was still young. And through all this support, I became more interested in working with persons with disabilities. I had to study disability at university, and because of my love for sports, I was someone who loved football so much. But due to my body size, I was discriminated because I was looked at like someone who cannot play because of my size. So at a later age, I had to relate this to persons with disabilities who are being discriminated, and they see like they cannot play any kind of games or sports. So that is the reason why I started Ability Sports Africa to advocate for the rights of children with disabilities and youths to enjoy sports. So that is what I do, and it makes me really happy to see children with disabilities and youths enjoy sports to the highest level.
Okay, all right. So, for example, if I ask you this question, what are the problems that you see when as you talked about the disabled people, and you want to teach them football and you want to make them inclusive, right?
Yeah.
So, can you tell us what exactly they face? Have you ever talked to any of your beneficiaries and how they feel when they are excluded from some different kind of a game?
Yes, a number of children and youths with disabilities have been engaging with them. They faced a lot of discrimination due to the cultural belief because in Uganda, when you're a disabled person, it is they related to your past life. Maybe someone, maybe one of your relative has done something wrong, or it is a curse. So they related to that. So mostly you find that we have stigma on people with disabilities. And when it comes to sports, there are no sports activities that are tailored to support children and youths with disabilities. Most of the games that are there in the community are mostly you find football, volleyball. So these are games that cannot give opportunity for persons with disabilities to engage inclusively with their peers. And that has been a very, very big barrier. And a number of children and youths with disabilities, they they face a lot of health related challenges because they are not living an active life. They cannot go for jogging. They cannot go and play. They don't have access to sports playground. They are looked like someone or people who have no future when it comes to living in this world. So we want to remove that attitude people have towards disability. That is the reason why we started Ability Sports, and we brought a very good concept.
Hmm. Okay. So you talked about playing, helping them to play a game, right? So that they feel they inclusive, and also they feel like they are part of the society. But let's go further from here. How are you actually making a change in their life? Is it something that they are able to do something extra out of this? How are you actually impacting the life of the community?
Yes, thank you so much. We have a concept called reverse inclusion. So that is the first step that we do. Reverse inclusion gives opportunity for children and youths with disabilities to take leadership roles. So we train them in these different adaptive games. These are games that are tailored to the needs, to the ability of a person or person with disability. So we build their capacity, they become leaders in their community, they become leaders in their games, and this helps them in gaining their confidence, self-esteem, and interaction, social well-being in the community. They become more, they create more friendship, they socialize with their peers, and this changes the attitude of people towards disability. So through my organization, we have a number of activities beyond sports. We do skills training because most of the youths with disabilities, they have been out of school. So as an organization, we skill them in employable skills like making phones, radio, TV. These are things that are already in the community. And also we train them in also making a motorcycle, because different disability, it depends on the different types of disabilities somebody has. So all the skills are tailored to the ability of someone, your ability to do something. So if you're blind, we know that you can do maybe weaving, leatherworks, or those are some of the traits that gives opportunity for someone to showcase his or her own ability to survive in this world. So, and also we do mentorship. We know a number of children with disabilities and youths, they go through a lot of stress. So this mentorship gives them opportunity to interact, to share their challenges, and also get solutions to their problem. So, and we have reached over 560 children and youths with disabilities in our community. And as an organization, also, we work with schools, because we know our children with disabilities are in school, youths are in school, and they are being discriminated in school. So we train teachers,
So
games and
if I
sport teachers.
if I ask you what kind of a discrimination they face apart from disability, do you know like any of the example?
Yes, there are discrimination that they face apart from looking at their disability is also discrimination of cultural belief, because we have the belief in our community, because different communities, they have different beliefs when it comes to disability, and also when it comes to discrimination of access to services, because you find that schools are constructed, but people with disabilities, those who are using wheelchairs, cannot access their classrooms. And also some of the discrimination they face are also the knowledge. Teachers, they don't know how to interact with the different types of disabilities. When it comes to learning, when it comes to co-curriculum activities, they don't have the skills on how to engage them.
So are you doing anything related to this, so that not only you are helping your beneficiaries also, but you are training the teachers so that they can also behave in a certain way, so that everyone feel, be part of the community?
Yes. Yes, we are doing a number of things. One is we are building capacity of the community through awareness creation. We do awareness, people to understand disability, the different types of disability, and how do you interact with the different types of disabilities is one of the activity we do in the community. Secondly, we also do train the community in sign language, because we know people with disabilities, those with hearing impairment, they want to access services in the community, especially the public places. And what we do is we train those who are in the public sector, where people with hearing impairment can come, maybe like hospitals, like radio stations, and all these other different places. We train them so that they can easily communicate to people with hearing impairment. And we also advocate for the rights of children with disabilities to go to school. Yeah, because we know in our community, when it comes to paying children with disabilities in school, most of the families, they first start with those without disabilities to go to school, and those with disabilities to first wait. So we advocate to their parents to take these children to school, and that is what has been happening. A number of children, through our advocacy campaign, they have gone back to school. They are studying. They are enjoying, and yeah, it has been something that has changed the way people look at children with disability.
I mean, I think this is really proud to say that Farooq is not just only my guest here. We were together in 2019 in Kantari, and we spent a very good time. That's where I know Farooq from a very long time, and I know his project very deeply. So I really don't have so many questions about him, but just to, for our audience, can you help us to, give a structure, basic structure of a organization? How does it function? And how many people you have as your beneficiaries, and what is the goal that you want to achieve in your life?
Yes, thank you so much. Our organization, Ability Sports, is the first organization in Uganda that uses sports to
Really?
create inclusion. Yes, it is the first. Actually, in East Africa, we are the only organization that specifically focuses on disability sports. So it is a very big coverage, because that is the reason why we started it as Ability Sports Africa, because we know Africa, we still have a lot of things to do to ensure that sports is accessible to every persons with disability. So we have a board structure. We have a board of 5 members, 2 female and 3 male. These are people who are interested in sports. They love sports. They love disability. They want to change the world. And we have a team of staffs. We have 5. These are professional coaches, because in a BT pod we have.
You are currently like working on.
So we have 26. Yeah, 26 with 26 team members, including volunteers, because we have different initiatives in the community. We have the Asa Junior Premier League, that is the football program, the first in Uganda.
Yeah,
That dream.
I would like to mention that, guys. Do you should be feeling proud while watching this video right now. Farooq is not just, he's not making a small impact in his community. Also, his some of his players were able to play internationally as Paralympic in the Paralympic, right? So when I talk about him, it's not just just something that he is doing. It's more than that. Uh, Creating a, how do you say, a role model in his community, and maybe because of that, so many people now they have started believing in their own self, and they have started coming to his organization and participating in different activities. So yeah, I was talking about in terms of goals. Where do you want to see yourself, this organization, and what do you want to achieve?
Yes, the goal of Ability Sport is to expand this to the whole Africa. We want to share this knowledge. We want to share the concept of reverse inclusion throughout Africa, because we want every child or youth with disabilities to access sports and also have a dignified life. And also, the main goal of the organization is to create a community park, one of the biggest community park in Africa, that will have all the different playgrounds for disability, accessible playgrounds for the different adaptive games in Uganda, and also will have different um, income generating activities, like a play park for children, where children from the community can come and play. They give some small money, and all this goes by directly to supporting our work as an organization. So we have a big dream of building and making adaptive games a reality.
I just have one question. How about this? If someone wants to volunteer with you, or someone wants to connect with you, how can they connect to you?
Yes, you can go to our website, Ability Sports Africa. We have a site where we have put, if you want to volunteer with us, you can send us an email, We are open to everyone to come and support us in areas of monitoring and evaluation, to help us in media, to help us in fundraising, and a number of things to support the organization so that we can reach our goal. So we are open to everyone all over the world. Those who wants to create impact, if you're interested in creating impact, you're free to come and work with us. We have a facility where you can come and stay and work and support the community. Right?
Well, Farooq, thank you very much for your time. This is all I had from my side, and thank you very much, the lovely audience for who is watching this video right now. And keep watching the video, and I promise I will bring the another I have a story. Have a good day. Bye bye.
Thank
Take care.
you. Yes,
Thank you. Bye
bye-bye.
bye.